All right, fabulous. Looks like we are live. Welcome, everyone. We've made it to some Wellness Wednesday, and we know we need some good wellness going into this gorgeous spring weather. I'll firstly introduce myself and then we'll get into it. My name is Alicia Fisher. I am the Prevention Education Supervisor with the Kawartha Sexual Assault Center. And for Wellness Wednesdays, we have our incredible placement student, Heather, joining us. Heather, introduce yourself and let us know what we're doing today.
Hi there, everybody. So welcome. As Alicia said, my name is Heather. So I'm actually a Fleming student doing my placement here at KSAC. So we've decided that on Wednesdays, we're going to try and get together and do a little bit of wellness. So what it's going to involve is just a little bit of chatting about maybe some tips on how we can practice some mindfulness. Today, we're going to talk about actually what it is, maybe the benefits and why the heck we should even join us. And then I'm just going to lead you through a little guided meditation, and hopefully it can help you relax, get your day started, or have a little afternoon relaxation. So we're just going to get started here. So yeah, nothing too serious. Mindfulness is just, a little technique that we can all practice. You can do it any time of the day. It doesn't have to be at 11 o'clock. Doesn't have to be on Facebook even. So mindfulness, it's the ability to be aware of our thoughts and of our emotions and of our physical sensations. So the point of it is we really want to be in the moment. So hopefully everyone can take a deep breath wherever you're sitting. And again, we really just want to try and be present in the moment. Give yourself some credit for joining here today. We don't want to judge or criticize. So yeah, mindfulness is all about being aware of your thoughts and your emotions. Again, we want to be present in the moment. So take a couple nice deep breaths. You don't want to be criticizing yourself or judging yourself at all while we're going through this. Another really important thing to remember is that no one's going to be 100% mindful 100% of the time. So we really want to go easy on yourself, okay? As Brene Brown said, let go of who you think you're supposed to be and embrace who you are. So we don't want to be judging ourselves today. There's some benefits of mindfulness, to be honest. It's going to reduce some of these depressive thoughts sometimes that we have that we get caught up in. The weather today is not so beautiful out there, so it can be making us feel a bit anxious. So mindfulness can help us reduce some symptoms of anxiety as well. For those of us and for those of you that might be suffering some chronic pain, there's lots of different mindfulness activities that we can do that can focus on that and just help you really relax and get in the moment. It can reduce some binge eating. It can increase our tolerance during some really stressful situations. So today, that's sort of what we're going to do. We're going to try and think of some really stressful thoughts or things that have been bothering you. We're going to just try and use some mindfulness to try and let it all go, hopefully today. And it's really going to help increase your relaxation. So yeah, we're just going to work through this, just a little exercise. And again, hopefully everyone can get really comfortable and sit back and relax. If you've never done any mindfulness or breathing exercises before, it can feel a little bit funny. You don't have to be sitting on the ground with your legs crossed and your arms up. You can sort of sit however you are. And the point of it is we just want to take some nice deep breaths as we're going to practice this. So this little star diagram that we have here, if you couldn't see it, is just helping you for when you're taking your big deep breath. So you can trace it sort of a big breath in on the star up and then down. So just a little, you can refer back to this if you want, if you're having struggles. There's no time length. You don't have to count your breaths. It just sort of goes the flow, and you can trace the star as your breaths are coming in and going out throughout the exercise. And whenever you want to use this. So if we want to practice it before we get started, just get comfy, sit wherever you are. You just want to take a big, deep breath in, and you can just practice tracing up and down the star if you'd like. And Alicia's going to put on a nice little image for you, and we're just going to go through a little short guided meditation, and hopefully you can get nice and relaxed. And the object of this mindfulness exercise is to visualize your distressing thoughts that often keep repeating. We all know it's easy to get hooked on something. So today we want to visualize these thoughts, either as pictures or words, floating away from you without obsessing about them or analyzing them. This is going to require a little bit of imagination. So here are some helpful hints if you'd like. You could imagine yourself watching the field as your thoughts and judgments float away on the clouds. You could picture them in this river as they float away. You could see your thoughts written in the sand, and again, let this river just simply wash them away. You could see your thoughts in your hand and watch them sizzle like the flame of a candle. So today we're going to go through a really simple exercise, and I'm going to show you how a simple way of getting some more headspace in your life. I don't want you to worry if you've never done anything like this before. This is really straightforward technique, and I'm going to walk you through every step of the way. All you need to do right now is sit back and relax. Make sure that you're sitting comfortably and allow the body and mind to unwind. Just take a moment to get comfortable. It doesn't matter whether you're sitting on a chair or on the floor, just whatever feels best. I'd like you to begin with your eyes open, not staring too intently, just aware of the space around you and just maintaining that soft focus with the eyes. We're just going to start with a couple of big, deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you breathe in, just feeling the lungs expand as they fill with air. And as you breathe out, noticing how the muscles soften as the body relaxes. We're going to do this one more time. And as you breathe in, feel that air expand. And this time, as you breathe out, gently close your eyes. Just allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm, in and out through the nose. Just take a moment, just noticing the weight of the body, gently pressing down against the seat beneath you. Feel the contact of your feet on the floor, noticing your hand, the arms of your chair. Feel your arms resting. Feel the weight of your legs. Just start noticing the space around you. Any sounds you might hear. Just allowing these sounds to come and go. And then just bringing the attention back to the body. Just noticing how the body feels right now. Starting at the top of the head and gently scanning down through the body. Noticing what feels uncomfortable or comfortable, smooth and steady from head to toe. And as you scan down, just starting to notice the movement of your breath in the body. The breath creates a rising and falling sensation. For some people, that's in the stomach. For others, the chest. If you can't feel anything, gently place your hand on your stomach and just noticing that movement. Now, in your imagination, picture yourself in that scenario you chose, watching your thoughts come and go, whether it's on the beach, near this stream, or in a field. Do your best to imagine yourself in that scene. Become aware of the thoughts that you're having. Start to observe these thoughts that are coming up, whatever they are. Don't try to stop them, and do your best not to criticize them. Just watch these thoughts arise, and whatever technique you've chosen, watch the thoughts disappear. Watch the thoughts arise in your mind and float away and disappear. Continue to watch these thoughts in whichever way works best for you. Don't get hooked onto them or criticize yourself. If more than one thought comes up at a time, see them both arise and disappear. If the thoughts come very quickly, do your best to watch them all disappear without getting hooked on them. Continue to breathe and watch the thoughts come and go. We're going to bring our attention back to the body, back to that feeling of the weight pressing down. Perhaps noticing the sounds around you again. And when you feel time, you can just open your eyes. And ask yourself how it's feeling taking a few moments out of the day to have gained a greater sense of calm and clarity. Don't worry if there's still lots of thoughts running around. That's very normal at this stage. And the mind can change a lot from day to day. But before you jump up right now, just take a few moments to sit back and appreciate how good it feels to get a little more headspace. I hope you all really enjoyed that. And I really look forward to seeing you all again here next week. If there's any suggestions or some sort of guided meditation suggestions that you'd like, just pop them onto our Facebook. I can find ones maybe for pain, anxiety, depression. We can do a physical one. We could do a walking meditation one day. So if there's any suggestions that anyone has, we'd love to have them. And again, before you jump back up, I just want you to take a moment and appreciate this feeling of calm and gratitude. And hopefully the rest of your Wednesday afternoon is just as peaceful and calm.